In the stage 3 of the planning compositions, obviously you got a hilarious range of material. You have an ample thoughts, multifarious ideas in your mind. Obviously, you have 30 minutes will be left to write in a great compositions, and you probably do not have enough time to write a compositions, obviously. So you will like to make yourself on certain constraint. So you will like to select that this is a screening process of your mind, that which points actually is a more relevant, which point is more potentially acceptable, and which point is more accurate to express your opinion, which point is more appropriate to express your strength of the argument. So obviously you can screen these points, and obviously the strategy of the screening, I have actually given you something relevant, that which strategy will be used in order to use your screening process. So the first strategy I use that as a time sequence or chronology. For example, if you start your things into the time sequence and chronologically, so the logical potential can be inevitably achieved. For example, that how did you start your day? You will start your day from morning till night. So if you will describe your all activities by the time sequence, obviously the logical situations can be remarkably achieved in these proportions. Secondly, I want to recommend another strategy in order to discriminate which is actually the part of your advantage, which actually has a good factor, which has a bad factors, which is more relevant with your disadvantage. So obviously you can select it in this way in order to make your screening and logical consistency. The third situations I want to recommend most of the students, particularly for the argumentative compositions, you can be able to achieve the sense of screening, the which points will be more applicable, will be more appropriate, and will be more relevant in the whole discussion. So you can actually use the cause and effect strategy. Cause and effect strategy is here that if there is a smoke, there must be a fire. So this is actually correlation between cause and effect. You can actually link your compositions by making it more persuasive, that which actually points which become the fundamental ingredients of cause, and which are the points which actually inevitably the part of your effect. So you can actually put them accordingly, and then you can write it a good composition. So it's all about the task two compositions, and I believe that it can really help you. And I will again stress on this point unnecessarily, that you must have to go for planning. Do not start your composition at once and immediately, because I've said that the two horrific results will be come into your mind. Number one, I've experienced with many students, when they start their writing immediately without any planning, they will be stopped after a few minutes, and they need to think and to write simultaneously. And obviously the mistakes of the grammar and mistakes of cohesion and coherence can be inevitable. The second problem that which comes with your planning, that in CBT or in paper based you have advantage. In computer based tests you can actually make your paragraph accordingly, but in paper based tests you will not be given this idea to change the lines of your sentences and to change the paragraph of the sentences. But in CBT test, this is a great advantage to all of you, that you can be able to make your beginning, starting, and middle accordingly, and you can actually decide it better one, that how to make a composition, which should be your first paragraph, which should be your last paragraph, which should be your supporting paragraph, which should be more aggressive paragraph, and which paragraph should give you exemplification. So you can do all these kind of things before writing, and this is a wise recommendation. Thank you very much indeed for listening to me.